So,
Okay.
so let's say, okay, so intelligence, we say, is how is a process is made up or composed of processes that process information, and from that they build models of the world. Because I
Okay.
think any definition of artificial intelligence, uh, other than just using it as a term, but from the notion of what we mean and all get excited about AI, it all ends up building models of the world and putting them into the machine. So that's what intelligence is. So the intelligent part is the information processing. So if we look into our own minds and you talk about from a narrow, the narrow algorithms, we already know about inference. We know about abstraction, synthesis, analysis, memory management. Those are what you might call the processes of intelligence. And you could say, well, that's narrow. And it is narrow because it doesn't become general until you can use those processes to process general knowledge. So by that thing, all of that narrow intelligence processes already, the computers already have that, right? So by that notion, they're already intelligent, but they're ignorant, right? They have
Intelligent but
they,
ignorant.
they have no knowledge, and they don't know how to create knowledge. Artificial neural networks folks are trying to do to get there is the problem they're trying to tackle is to basically build neural network structures that will build knowledge kind of out of whole cloth, the way the human brain or the way the human brain seems to do to when a child is born, and and it's not born with common sense knowledge of the world, but they don't know what we don't know what it's born with actually, but we see them acquire knowledge in the first 5 years of life.
Right.
So I think on the basis of that, and on the basis that as we understand the human brain to be a neural network, then we suppose or imagine or conjecture that it would be possible to build a similar neural network in a machine and have it proceed the same way. That's horrendously difficult.
Right.
And no one that I see has made, we talk about progress in AI, but what we see is progress in statistics. I haven't seen anything uh, that has gotten one step closer to being able to create knowledge in the machine out of whole cloth. But it turns out there's a different way. So, and that's what we're doing at New Sapiens, and why we've diverged entirely, as we see, from the entire enterprise of AI of emulating natural intelligence. And that is, we said, well, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go right to the end goal, which is to get that knowledge structure, that special information structure, which is a model of the world, that is a model of the world as can be encompassed by the human mind. Okay, because that's what we're doing here, right? We're not trying to create some knowledge we don't understand.
Right.
It's the knowledge we do understand.